Please repeat after me. Om Namo Narayanaaya. In the second session, we welcome you all once again. So as we thought of that, it is possible to change the impressions of the mind, but with right efforts, with right association, and with right contact. Let me just give you a very beautiful classic example. Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmaya ji. Here also. You know, can you imagine this person? His name was Balakrishna Menon. And he was atheist. नास्तिक थे एण केण प्रकारेण he could reach to the divine feet of Swami Shivanand Ji Maharaj, Divine Life Society, Rishikesh. And in few days of time, whole his mindset was totally different. And in 2 months, he took a sannyas also. So I just wanted to give you a good support, an example that yet it is possible. But now these things you have to mention. Means you have to put it in your mind. What is the key of every success? I'm not talking of one success, huh? Every success. The first point is choose your field of action with firm decision. It can be anything there. First thing. So this is called as decision. If you do not decide, then what happens? We keep doing things, but we do not do it with conviction. That's the point. So second important thing, when your decision is very firm underline, then there is a conditioning which happens in the mind which is called as determination. This is a conditioning because of your first very important step, determination. The more your mind is determined, the more you put efforts correctly. That's called as hard work. When you put the hard work, slowly, you will start experiencing glimpse of success. I'm not talking about the big success in flash. very small glimpse you will slowly get. And that will improve your patience and consistency. This is how the key of success for every person in any field. So taking this subject ahead, we have understood that yes, it is possible that we can change the impression slowly but with the right effort. Now we start with the first beautiful shloka. It is called as Mangala Charana Shloka. Please repeat. Yeah, Abhi, whatever I'm going to chant. First shloka. Now my book and your book, maybe this is my old edition. Your book, this one?
Page number 8.
Page number 8. Page number 8. New book. Yeah. Please repeat. Vasudevendra Yogindram Nattva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattva Bodho Vidhiyate. Now it is clearly mentioned here, Mumukshunam Hitarthaya. Hita means for the benefit of. Of whom? Mumukshu. Who is Mumukshu? One who wants to experience absolute freedom. Please note it what my words are. One who wants to experience the absolute freedom. An intense desire of it is called as mumukshutva. More we'll see. For such a person, we shall now explain Tattva Bodha. Tattva Bodha. There are two different words. Tattva means principle. Bodha means understanding. Right? So, an understanding, a right experience of that principle. That we are going to, how to get that we are going to now expand. How? First, by prostrating to Guru and Bhagavan. So, any auspicious action, we have to start with a great reverence to our Guru as well as great respect, adoration and devotion to the Supreme Lord. So, having done that, now Shankaracharya ji takes the next important point. Now this Anubandha Chatushtaya, whatever we want to do, that is called as qualification required. Okay? So Anubandha Chatushtaya, there are 4 important aspects we must have to go ahead in any field for the success or for any achievement. What are they? The first is Adhikari. Adhikari means qualification, eligibility. Example, like if you have to appear for IAS examination, then you should have 1 single degree of any discipline. And that's how you are then eligible to appear for IAS examination. So this is a eligibility. So what is the eligibility of learning the Tattva Bodha? Then comes, that is called as mumukshutva. Intense desire for experiencing the absolute truth. Eligibility. Second, then comes Vishaya. What is the subject matter? The subject matter is self-knowledge. What is the subject matter?
Self-knowledge.
Self-knowledge. What it is called as synonym, then Atma Vidya. Another synonym, Brahma Vidya. It is one and the same. That is the subject matter. Third, Prayojanam. Prayojanam means what is the purpose? So then Prayojanam is complete happiness, complete peace, and complete experience of that absolute freedom. That is the Prayojanam. Sambandha kim? What is the relation? So relation is such. When a qualified person knows the subject well, the purpose is solved. Yes or no?
Yeah.
A qualified person, when knows the subject well, the purpose is solved. That is a sambandha. So, you can put it in any of our field of life. And if you are very much clear about these 4 points, you will have no question mark in any action. Please note it. If these 4 points are clear for you in any of the field of life, Adhikari, that is called as eligibility. Second, subject, which is called as Vishaya. Third is purpose. Why am I doing whatever I am doing? Why? Purpose. And what is the relation? So if these 4 things are clear, then there cannot be any question mark in our course of action. Having said that, now it is said, let me now take up this enquiry of the self. Of the self means that which is called as subject, as we have already discussed, subject and object. So, now this subject is called as self. This self, S capital, S-E-L-F. So, Atma Tattva in Vedanta is called as the self. In Vedanta, Atma Tattva is called as the self. Okay. So it is said, Sadhana Chatushtaya Kim. What is the qualification required? So this is a qualification required. What? There are 4-fold important qualification which is must for a seeker to reach to that purpose which is called as the supreme happiness, supreme bliss, the absolute freedom to be experienced in this life, not life after. Please note it, in this life alone. So the first it is said, Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, Mumukshutvam cha iti. So what is Viveka? Nitya, Anitya, Vastu, Viveka. Little will touch it up. And then keep coming, the more and more will keep coming. Viveka is the function of our intellect. What it is called as in English? Discrimination power. It is called as discrimination power. Now just see, every minute we have to use it. Every minute of our life. Example, now Chinmaya Mission has sent you an invite. Come for 3 days talk. Now there is a discrimination, Vivek, whether to go or not. Yes or no. It is in our hand or not. Yes. Now somebody tries to instigate you. Yes or no? Happens like that in everyone's life. Now it is, you have to understand, whether to react or to remain silent. Please note it down. Like that, every moment of our life, we have to take a decision. And therefore, intellect is required to take a right decision every moment. I'll just give a few examples. Another few examples. Now, when we go for a bhiksha, right? Then the bhiksha, today's bhiksha was the Kashmiri bhiksha. Kashmiri means Kashmir logo ne di hui bhiksha. So there are a few items which are fantastic and very so-called as tasty. Now, how much to eat? Though it is tasty. Yes or no? And Amma wants to serve you more than required. Yes or no? Every Amma. Amma means the mother of the house. Swamiji, I prepared it with so much of love. Please take. Now, this is called as decision required. Okay? Every moment we know, then Amma prepared today with great love. Something which is called as, called as fruit bowl with some, what did Amma? Pudding. And it was very cold. And I do not eat cold because I have to keep speaking continuously. So I have to request Amma, I'm sorry, I cannot eat because my profession. मेरी दुकान बंद हो जाएगी. अभी देखो. Then she prepared with a great love, care, everything fine. But what is the effect? I have to say. Yes or no? Yes. This is the point. Every moment we have to take a decision in life. Hope it is enough for everyone. This is called as vivek. On one level, this is on one level, which is called as transactional level. Now there is a second level, which is called as absolute level. Please note this is a shift. Transactional level is a level where there is give and take. In the absolute level, there is no give and take at all. Then what? Then there the vivek means, discrimination means, what is real and what is unreal. What is real and what is unreal. Now I'll explain. What is real? Here it is beautifully put up. You can read it whenever you get the time. That which is changeless is alone real. You can just write it down first if you have. That which is changeless is only real. Rest, everything is unreal. Now, these Vedantic terms you have to understand. Unreal, when you pause, you to be very careful. In Vedanta, unreal does not mean it doesn't exist. Then what? Unreal in Vedanta means that which never remains same. That means that which continuously undergoes change. And that is called as unreal in Vedanta. Is this clear to everyone? Yes. It is not that it is not there. No, it is not like that. It's there. Like, it's there. But it is changing. In few years, it will vanish. It will get completely off. Fine. So real and unreal is clear to everyone? Yes or no? Yes. Next important point. Vairagya. So this word, Vairagya, is very famous. And many of the people, they have a great allergy to listen to this Vairagya. Vairagya, please. Don't tell us about Vairagya. Okay. Why? Because I don't want to leave anything. And you people, dry in origin, keep explaining all such things. Okay, wait. So what is Vairagya? Complete one-pointedness of the mind and intellect. Complete. And there is no distraction possible by any means. And that state of intellect is Vairagya, dispassion. Example. Ekalavya, have you heard Ekalavya?
Yeah.
Now just see. My God. Tapasya. One and one only. That's all. And here he's got it. Similarly, when you choose a field, if you choose a spiritual field, then your mind and intellect focus on one and one alone. And that's called as Vairagya. Next. Samadhi Shatka Sampatti. Now there are 6. One, I'll take it up. Shama, that means mind control. Then I'll explain it also. Second, Dhamma means control over senses. Uparama means self-withdrawal. Self-withdrawal. I'll explain. Fourth, Titiksha. Titiksha means forbearance, tolerance. Shraddha, faith. Samadhanam, again, one-pointedness. That is called as Samadhanam. Now one point I'll explain. Mind control. See, mind is a center point of our life. Please note it. Why? Because anything if you have to learn, and if your mind is not focused, you cannot learn anything. Yes or no?
Yes.
It's not a spiritual only. Anything. If your mind is not one pointed, focused, nothing can go inside. And therefore, you should have control over your mind if you have to achieve anything in the world. Anything. Okay. How to gain control over mind? Simple tips. Mind works on likes and dislikes. I like it and therefore I want it. I don't like it and therefore I hate it. So, reduce your likes and dislikes to considerable extent. Mind will be in your hand. More and more likes and dislikes, there is greater turbulence in your mind. In every situation. So this is a principle. So one has to experience the principle by putting it in life. That yes, if I reduce my likes as well as dislike, then what happens? And how do I experience the world outside? That you have to experience what is your experience. Okay? Dhamma, that means senses control. Naturally, our senses are outward in nature. And they do not know what is the effect of it. They do not know effect. They only know, I just want it, that's all, like a small child. Small child doesn't know that Cadbury or chocolate is not good for teeth. Yes or no? They don't know. But they just go, I like it, so I should have it. See, this is the point. That means if you just leave your senses to go and and do whatever, then what happens? Senses bring impulses from the world and put it in mind. Please note this. Senses brings impulses from the world outside and put it in mind. And that's how the mind becomes dustbin. If we do not discriminate. Because it goes anywhere. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And therefore, if you have to keep your mind at a good level, you have to see that my senses do not bring useless impulses in my mind. Please note it, because we have a little less time, so touching only is possible in such a vast experience, subject of this Tattva Bodha. So, Uparama, when the first and second, that is called a Shama and Dhamma, is mature, the mind acquires this state which is called as self-withdrawal. What is self-withdrawal? Even though it is the best product of that thing, but it says not required. Nobody is telling this mind. Self-withdrawal. That does not mean the product is bad. Please note it. That does not mean the person who is rejecting has no power to experience the object. No. But his focus is totally different, and therefore that person at present is not interested. Self-withdrawal. So, next, titiksha, forbearance, tolerance. Any field you take it up, there is simple one formula. Struggle is must for everyone to grow and go into different higher positions. Choiceless. Struggle. In that struggle, wherever you are, there are some experiences which are very conducive and some are extremely bitter. Yes or no? Take up our own life. We all know there are few experiences very nice, few experiences very troublesome. Those who know, my focus is not the part of life, my focus is on the whole of life. Please note this. Those who focus only on the part of life, they get distracted. Those whose focus is on the whole life as such, they never get distracted. Though these bitter experiences come and they go. So that requires tolerance power. You have to grow above the pinpricks of day-to-day experiences by different situations. Shraddha, called as faith. What is faith? According to the scriptures, faith in the words of Shastra, that is called as scriptures, and the faith in the word of teacher, called as Guru, that is called as Shraddha. In this sixth is Samadhanam, one-pointedness without distraction. Last in this sadhana chatushtaya, first is vivek, second is vairagya, third is samadhi. Object of this world can give me the experience of completeness. You have to reflect on it. That means ask a question. Are you ready to die without feeling complete? Choice is yours. Hope the question hits your mind. Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you ready to die without experience the completeness?
No.
This is called as mumukshutva. That one who is not ready to die before he experiences the completeness. This quality is called as mumukshutva. This is the sadhana chatushtaya, which is very important in the path of knowledge, which is Vedanta. Now, next topic is very, very simple, but it's very profound also. And it says, inquiry into the truth. Now page number, inquiry into the truth. 32. Tattva viveka kaha. Tattva means principle, viveka means analysis. The answer to that is Atma Satyam Tad Anyat Sarvam Mitheti. This we are going to explain. Atma Satyam Tad Anyat Sarvam Mitheti. Okay, so this is a very important topic of Vedanta. What is Atma? It will come. First, let me explain what is called as word mithya. Right? Mithya in English, if you want to translate, then it will come as illusion. But you cannot just translate very important words of Sanskrit into the English. It does not give that exact meaning. So therefore the explanation is required. So definition of mithya, mithyana. What we have to understand in it. That thing, I'm using that thing. That thing which does not have its own independent existence. That thing which does not have its own independent existence. That is mithya. Now we'll see. This is little deep topic, subject. So let us start analysis. Okay. So analysis again requires to continuously focus on what we have studied. So the first point is real, unreal, we have to be very clear about. Real, unreal. Real is that which is changeless. Real is that which is sentient. Real is that which is permanent. Is this clear? Yeah. What is unreal? Exactly opposite. Unreal is that which is insentient. Unreal is that which is continuously changing and it is impermanent. Okay, this we have to keep it in mind. Take example of any object. I am taking example of a simple example of Vedanta Shastra, which is called as mud pot. What is the example? Mud pot. Now you have to be very patient and focused, both. In mud pot, there are two important things. One is form, right? Form. And another is name. Name. This is mud pot. This is a name. Pot is a name. And there is a form, round shape and whatever shape. Okay. Now remove the name, pot. And you have to tell a person, bring it. Remove the name and tell a person, bring it. What will happen? Lump of mud? He will bring definitely lump of mud. But you will not able to use it at all. That means name is required only for transaction purpose. Please note it. And that's all. Full stop. Its only importance is transactional level. Yes or no? But it is important. Okay? Second, that form which is there. Now I am going to ask. Every inch of that form, what is there?
Clay.
So there is only mud, and mud. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now third important question. When the mud has taken this form, does the nature of mud has changed?
सुराई कह दीजिए.
There are people new. So you have to be careful about them. Is the question good?
Yes.
So there is no change at all. Mud has transformed into something else? Only temporarily it has taken that shape. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now when you break it, what remains? All new people you have to answer.
Yes.
Right? Only mud remains. Now question, where the form and name gone? All new people, please put your mind in it. Where the name and form is gone. Is the question clear to everyone? Yes or no? Now please note it. It never had any independent existence. It was only an appearance, and therefore it is not existing now. There is no existence of name and form independently. Yes or no?
Yes.
This name and form is called as Mithya. Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Why? It is appearance, no doubt. But it has no its independent existence. It only exists because of conditioning. Please note it. Because of conditioning. When the pot is there in this shape, mud is in this shape, then for the transactional purpose the name is given, that's all. It has no, as such, any sort of meaning. So, now this one example, name and form. Okay, let me just give example of this body. First, this body was wearing jeans and t-shirt. Now it went to a Sandipani sadhanalaya. And the conditioning changed. Then dhoti, white dhoti and white kurta. And then this body had a nice black hair. Nice. And gone. Okay. Appearance is changed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Then remained there for 2 years. Then passed few exams. And then got yellow, nice dress. And the name is changed. Now that name, where it is gone? Which was given by father and mother? It was only appearance. Therefore, it is not gone anywhere. It doesn't exist. Why? Because something again superimposed over that. Another name. After a few years, yellow gone, orange came. That name also gone. Now this name has come. See, is the name has any now importance? See, as the stages continuously changed, the name got changed. And it served the purpose that time, that's all. Yes or no? Now please note, why should we give so much importance to our name? Isko bol. You told me stupid? Yes, my dear, because you are. See, how much me? Who is this me? Name and form. Yes or no? To the illusion, we create unreal reality and suffer. Hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Now ask, is your suffering real? Swamiji, please let us suffer. It's nice. Yes, that's how people, they don't want to wake up. And therefore, nobody can do anything to them. That's the point. Mithya is that which has a name and form, but which is just an appearance and no reality in it. That is Mithya. Is this clear? Example, another example, simple example. mirage water. You all see? Yes, we have seen n number of times. And then there's a pool of water and you are driving and you say, my God, my car now will get into the waters. Never it happens. Why? As you go ahead, that also runs ahead. Why? It is only an appearance. Why? Because of the conditioning. Similarly, most of us, today I am not happy. Tomorrow I will be happy. Most probably after my promotion. Most probably after the marriage of someone. Most probably when I get a good, nice bungalow. Most probably dash, dash, dash. Man, that's how the mind is creating illusion. Not today, then. Not today, then. Not knowing the reality, we are getting carried away by the mind. That's the point. So, let us understand this is how the world is. Let us give the importance to think about what it is. Example. Do not put it on your head. Example. If you buy a branded shoe, Swamiji, do you know what? The cost of the shoe? What? 2 lakhs rupees. 2 lakhs. Where will you keep, my dear? Swamiji, near my bed, near my pillow. 2 lakhs, shoe rack, and that's all. Khatam. Is this clear? Yes or no? Yes. Let everyone be there where it should be. That's all. Don't allow anyone to sit on your head. No person, no object, or no situation. Then only you are out of mithya. If you are not understanding and putting someone on your head, you are under a spell of illusion. And therefore, there is a suffering in illusion. What a great thing. Example. One person said, Guruji, what? Yesterday in my dream. What happened? Somebody called me. For what? Bhiksha. I see. And what? In that bhiksha, they served me baigan ka bharta and sukhi roti. And I was suffering. I don't like it. Guruji said, better you should suffer. He said, why? Even in your dream you can't imagine you can have a malpoha. What is your intellect then? And it is your dream, at least dream for that. If you suffer in dream, forget about your real life. Yes or no? This is the quality of our intellect. Mithya iti. Today we'll stop here. You too remove the mithya and come with a fresh mind. Saturday, off day, at 9:30, first session of the second day. Then 9:30 to 10:30 we have first session. Then again 10:30 to 11 we have a break. Then again 11 to 12 second session. Then again evening also two sessions, because let us complete the subject. That's how we'll be able to complete it. Let us take the name of Lord. Shriman Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Surya Narayana 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 Surya Narayana 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 Shriman 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 Narayana Shriman Narayana Shriman Narayana Shriman Narayana Shriman Narayana Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari Om. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow. Hari Om.